And now it's time for a Fishing with Josh Oakes product showcase.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate you tuning in. I'm pretty excited about what I'm going to show you today. Let me turn you around, let's take a look. We have a pretty cool deal today. We got an Iying double-din multimedia in-dash unit, and I've partnered up with Iying, and we're going to turn this old truck into a Tesla. We're going to have that. In the last video you probably saw the portable CarPlay that we added. We're going to have this in the bottom. Now I've seen another Titan that's had this type of setup, and I'll put that right here in the clip so you can take a look. But I'm super excited to turn this 20-year-old vehicle and just update it. You know, you could, especially nowadays, you have the option to go ahead and get a new vehicle, or for just a little bit of money, instead of spending so much. I think new trucks right now are around $70,000 if you need one to like tow or do some work with. Hey, we can update it and make it look pretty good and pretty new. I mean, this truck isn't too bad. I have you take a look out here. This is my fishing truck for the most part, and you know, we also take it around town different times. But for 20 years old, you can keep a vehicle updated if you take good care of it. And so I'm pretty excited about this unit. And if first impressions or anything, I'm probably, you know, pretty much sold on this. It's got a 8-core, 4 gigabytes of RAM and a 64 gigabytes of memory, and it's, you know, supposed to do it all. Play Netflix, play Amazon Prime, Spectrum, anything that you can download from the Google Play Store, this will play. I need a few things to install it. You know, if you tuned into the last video, you saw that my dash was tore up when we went over to Canada this year, the border folks up there, and they didn't mean to do it, but with this vehicle getting pretty old, the sun that's baked on it, that plastic up there, those plastic pieces are pretty brittle, and they just snapped. You know, the first time you take a boat up to Canada nowadays, it didn't used to be like this, but starting in about 2022, I think, usually the first time you go up, they make you fill out a form and pull in. If you have a boat, or if you're a trailer and probably an RV, they probably do the same thing. But they did a pretty thorough inspection each time when you go up the very first time that you go. And the guy was going through here, he didn't realize how brittle this was. He probably didn't realize this was such an old vehicle, and he was snap crackling and popping up there, and he totally apologized. Now Canada tells me they are going to pay to fix this. I had to go get 3 estimates, but they haven't sent a check yet. But did take the opportunity to upgrade a little bit, partnering with a few companies here to make this truck a little bit more in with the times. And when we get this installed, I will definitely have an updated video. And if anybody is out there that could help me install it, hey, feel free to reach out. This thing came with everything you need to hook it up. I mean, you got all the cables here that you need. You might need a couple harnesses, that way you don't have to splice in any of the wires. I've been talking to a couple companies for the harnesses, but yeah, if you have a chance, check it out. The Iying double-din in-dash multimedia player. If first impressions or anything, I mean, this thing's probably a 5-star, but we'll definitely have it hooked up and see how it does in the future. And I'll leave the link in the description. If you have an older vehicle you want to update, or maybe even some of the newer vehicles, they have some pretty cool all-in-one kits that comes with a dash kit and everything, just ready to install it. All right guys, thanks a lot, and we'll see you out on the lake. And guys, here's just a little voiceover with some of the extra features that I didn't mention. I mean, this thing's got so many features, I was unable to mention them all in that video, but I'll give you some screenshots and let them flash as I'm talking about this, because this device is so diverse. It can be included in many cars, as you will see. I mean, you've got it all. But this thing, of course, is an Apple CarPlay. It can do Android Auto. It came with a backup camera. I've already got one installed, but I may install a second one because, you know, if one of them goes out, I'll have this one or maybe a different perspective. And plus, I've already got one installed, so it would be easy to include this one as well. It can do pretty much anything that you might be able to do with your phone. If you can download it from the Google Play Store, then you can put it on this, and that's pretty exciting, especially if you're somebody like me. Maybe you're on a long trip, or you're at a rest stop. Maybe you're just stopping and taking a break in your car. You could put one of the streaming devices on, maybe like Netflix or YouTube TV or whatever your cable provider is. Or maybe even with the longer trips, the people that are in the car with you, they could take a break and watch the program while you have your maps up, because you could be on split screen and have both things going on. But anyways, I'm super excited for this unit. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support. If you can help me out, please go ahead and like and subscribe and leave your comments below, especially if you've had some experience installing one of these Android type units. Maybe you can give me some tips. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.